Hey guys, my name is Britt. Today we are discussing 15 Etsy shops that you can create with your Cricut starting whenever you would like. But with further ado, let's get going.
Okay, to start out with, the first idea I have for you guys is a tote bag. I think this is a really cute idea and very trendy one as well. I actually love the look of them. I'm starting to buy some just because I think they're an excellent substitution to plastic bags. In the past, how I've made my tote bags is I print out the vinyl on my Cricut and then used my heat press to get the design onto the tote bags. You just got to be careful because sometimes with some fabrics, it's hard to get the fabric to actually attach to the tote bag. So I've had to increase my heat or my time. The next idea I have are cards. Cards are a really good idea. You just got to be careful if you don't have a nice printer. You're going to be using the feature of the Cricut, the drawing feature, and you got to make sure that the fonts you are choosing are drawing fonts. I think it's a really cute idea if you were to allow them to create their own design on the card, or if you have a couple set ones that you just want to maybe have inventory so you don't have to worry about making them every time, then you could maybe make a few different sayings that are pretty common that people are going to enjoy. Okay, the next one is labels for containers, for organization, anything in that sort. You can make labels for. So if you wanted to make your niche like just labels, make them maybe all looking the same, all aesthetic, pleasing. These are a really good one. They do sell for pretty cheap, but they add up. So say if you sold a label for $1, that's per label. So if you were to have a set of 12, you could make $12 off of them. And they're really cheap to ship out too. So you could possibly even make some money on the shipping. If you were to say flat $5 and the shipping is only $3, you could make a couple of dollars in shipping. The next idea I have is coasters. This idea, how I have done it in the past, or I imagine it, is that you're going to use vinyl as a stencil, and then you're going to paint in the words. So if you say you want to do last names like the Anderson, the Johnsons, and then the year that they were maybe married, or if they had a new addition to their family, maybe they want that year. The only things you have to watch out is you might need to put a coat of resin on top or some sort of protective layer because they are going to be putting their cups on there and they're going to essentially get wet. The next idea I have is custom trays. So this one's kind of following like the last one. You're going to use your vinyl as a stencil, and then you are going to either put paint on them, which you'd have to put a protective layer on them again, or I've heard of this one, it's like a pen, but it almost, once you put heat on it, it burns it to make it that burn look on wood. So I think if you were interested in trays, this is something you should definitely look into. And if you guys are interested, I can go figure out the exact name of those pens if you would like. I personally want to buy a few pens, because even just for myself, I think it's so fun. Well, not even just fun, just cool that a pen can do that with some heat. The next idea I have for you guys are banners. The banners you could create for a 1-year-old's birthday party, for a baby shower announcement, or I guess baby gender announcement, or baby shower, or anyone's birthday. You could create them for Christmas, Easter, so many different things, which I think is great because the options are endless and you could just keep creating new listings on it. I really liked the colorful ones personally. They really just stood out to me because I feel like a lot of them are just kind of plain, and I love color. The next idea I have is earrings. In this example, I'm going more into depth with leather earrings. I've seen these a lot. I think they're super adorable. I have a lot of them my own or myself. You could pinch them, but I personally like just when they're flat, like these leopard ones right here. I know a lot of people have been pinching them lately, but the flat ones honestly are the way that I buy them. The next idea is a cutting board. So this is just like the tray idea. You're gonna either get that pen to kind of burn the wood, put a heat press on it, or put iron on it. You just want to make sure the temperature is what that pen is designed for, or else you could do paint, and then you're gonna want to do maybe a layer of resin or epoxy on top of that, just to cure it, to make sure that when they're cutting, it's not going to the paint's not going to come off in their food, which is pretty big. The next idea I have is wall banners. And by this, I don't mean the same ones I were previously talking about. I mean ones that you're using cloth rather than paper for. You could put custom quotes on them, or a good idea is a baby's name, just because they could use that at the baby shower, gender reveal, and then they could also use it in the baby's room. You could make these look like an arrow, a flag, square, rectangle, triangle, any shape out there. And I really think they are a cute addition to any baby shower or room. The next idea is ornaments. Ornaments are going to be a great thing before Christmas, a few months before Christmas, just because a lot of people are looking to spice up their Christmas tree, or if they have a new addition to their family, like a puppy or a baby, they're going to be getting consistent ornaments every time they do, or maybe every year, just to demonstrate how old the kid is or the dog is. You could make them with acrylic, you could make them with wood. I know one idea that I really liked was you paint the back of an acrylic plate, and then you use vinyl to add the name onto the front. Next idea I have is a pillow. You could create pillows by adding family members on the pillows, maybe the whole family or just one child. You could do a quote that they want. You could make it so they can even add their own quote onto a pillow. So maybe they have a common family quote that they would like on the pillow. You just want to try to up your competitors. So by adding that custom feature, I know a lot of Etsy kind of highlights that, because they like how when people can customize their own things. And going into customization, you could customize a doormat. By this, you could put their last name, or have a monogram with like the C, and then maybe in the middle their name. You want to put the year that maybe they were married. All of that kind of fun information on there that makes buyers more interested in buying. This next idea is not directly surrounded around a Cricut, but you could essentially use your Cricut to create more items. So if you were to have a macrame Etsy shop, like in this bottom right here, you could use your Cricut to cut out wood for that Emma name on there, which I think is so cute to have. And I've seen so many of those in kids' rooms lately, so that's a really trendy idea as well. The next idea I have is school binder, school subject folder labels. A lot of parents really want their kids to be able to organize it so they can really quickly see, this is my math folder, this is my science folder, this is my English folder. I really liked that colorful name one. As you'll see, I'll go hard it just to save it for later. But yes, you want to up your competitors. So even if you were to create one just like the one I saved, that would be a good up, just because a lot of them are just black vinyl, which can get kind of boring. And then the last idea I have for you guys today is wedding table numbers. Wedding is a really good niche to get into because weddings are extremely expensive. So if you could get into wedding cards or wedding table numbers or anything to deal with weddings, you can charge a lot of money for that.
Thank you so much for watching today. Feel free to subscribe and comment any topics you would like me to discuss. Have a lovely day. Bye.